What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this is my what to expect for episode 8 of The Shot. Now, based off the previews for what's coming up on episode 8, it seems like Kev is starting to wild out, getting grown, not listening to his mama. Kiesha is traumatized. They said she ain't came out of her room yet, and it just seemed like it's a lot going on, and it's going to be difficult for everybody to deal with. Now, when it first started off with the little trailer, we see Keisha and she in her room clutching these scissors as if it's a pair of like a knife or something, a weapon. And they saying, man, she still ain't came out of her room yet or whatever. And so they worried about her. But she just went through something very traumatic. So, I mean, there's not really much they can do. And now, because she really is, it's two moms, but they need a strong man in the house because Kev walking around talking about, I'm about to go live with Jake and Papa because he figured basically his mom ain't about to put no hands on him. And so he feel he grown now. And if there was a dad in the house, he would have caved his little chest in and told him go clean his room. But now Lil Kev think he grown because ain't nobody around to check him. When in reality, he's still a kid. He's still a shorty. He's still short, little kid body. And she need to put some hands on him and check him instead of letting him think he's smart and running over her. And all he doing is going over there to smoke and chill and hang out over with Jake and Papa all the time. And I don't know how they got their own little place or where they at. I don't know what's going on where they can afford that, but it seems they do. And another thing, how in the world is Emmett not able to afford his rent? Now we see that Keisha's trying to deal with what's going on with the stress, soak in the tub, cover up her head with a hot towel or whatever, try to just relax, get a little woosah. We see that the kidnapper was killed in a daring escape on the internet. So we know that he was killed, but is that the right thing? Is that gonna really help her? Because yeah, she may feel like, okay, he ain't gonna come get me. And even when she was talking, she was talking with Ronnie and stuff, she was saying she was ready to leave, but now she not. Now, maybe that kidnapper shouldn't have died. He should have faced justice. We don't know if it was other victims or anything. And so he kind of got off easy in a way by getting ready to go to just check out the way he did instead of going to jail and facing the music, which is what he deserved. But anyway, Keisha, she seemed real hard to deal with everything. She took a look, changed her look. When she was talking with Ronnie, she listened to him as the voice of reason now because he's a little hero. He the one to save her. Yeah. And so we'll see. But she was saying, hey, I was finally ready to leave this city. Now, I don't know. I'm scared. And he said, well, the city take a grab on you, keep you. And then we see she took all her old sexy drawers and clothes and stuff, put it in the bathtub and burnt it. Which, now you done destroyed the bathtub too. You're going to have to replace that, girl. But anyway, we see that she's probably going through a lot of psychological trauma. And maybe she blames herself from what happened, especially since he was trying to emotionally blackmail her when he was having her captive by saying it's what she wore and all the things that she was doing was wrong. Then he was gonna save her from herself, basically. And of course, he went around the wrong way trying to do that. So we'll see. Now, the mama ended up seeing her burn everything in the bathroom, but they didn't turn the water on. So we'll see. But Keisha, I feel bad for the girl. And the last part of the trailer, it seems that Keisha has been gone for a while again, but not necessarily missing, just out and about. They go looking for her and they find her, and it looked like she cut all her hair off and she wearing like a big coat. Maybe she trying to change her appearance. Maybe she trying to dress differently because of the trauma. Who knows? We have to wait and see. But the girl has definitely been through a lot of trauma. She definitely changed a lot. And it's unfortunate for Kiesha because it seemed that she had a lot of things going for her. She had opportunity to go to college. She had a scholarship. And now when she was talking with Ronnie at the table, it sounded like maybe she questioning going away again to college. Maybe she may just stay in the city, stay close to home where she feels safe. Um, it's kind of hard. Everybody deals with traumatic events in their own different way. Some people want to stay inside where they feel safe. Some people want to get out, get away. And so it looks like Kiesha probably is looking to stay where she's comfortable right now. If she was older, she might just want to get out, get away, and get a fresh start. I feel bad for Kiesha because she was on the verge of changing her life for the positive, going and go to school with a scholarship or whatever the case, and better her life. And because of this event, it's actually made her take a turn. It was like a fork in the road, and now her life has made a turn, and hopefully this turn isn't a long turn because it's a turn for the worse in a way because she's shutting down. She's not as energetic, as happy as she once was. And it's all for good reason, don't get me wrong, but questioning whether going away to school is the right thing, burning her clothes, clutching a weapon. It seems that she's probably very confused and insecure in whether or not to blame herself if it was something that she did, which is why she probably burned the clothes, feeling the weak when she tried to beat him and wasn't able to beat him with the nightstick that she made, which is probably why she wanted to carry wizards. Um, just because when she had something else and tried to use it, it didn't work. So she probably got those scissors, figuring if anybody to come try to do anything this time, I got something for them. And it's just a shame, and I feel bad because this type of feeling I can imagine being a woman, and it's got to be hard to overcome, especially since she's probably going to be a relatively small, thin woman her whole life. So that hopeless and fearlessness, weaknessness rather, could probably be there for her whole life. So yeah, carrying a weapon and other things is something that I would do too because I mean, what else could she possibly do rationally thinking to protect herself in the future? So yeah, we'll see how it play out. I'm looking forward to episode 8 to see what's going on, what happened with Kiesha, and maybe they get into the details of how she got kidnapped from that bus stop. Because I'm wondering, how did he catch her? How did he kidnap her? So maybe we'll see in episode 8 what happened, and we'll figure out how did he catch her in such quick time and kidnap her. So I don't know. What do you all think? Y'all let me know. Excuse my voice. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. I'm Jay and I'm out. Peace.